And welcome back to more Splatoon 2. Last time we entered Area 4, Slimeskin Garrison, and this time we're gonna jump straight into our next levels. The first of which is right here, level 16, Rolling Through the Ink. So we have another special weapon for this level, so we'll have to see what we end up with. Hopefully something we can work with. I'm hopefully not gonna accidentally use chargers again, but I don't have to. We will have to use charges again, I'm just not going to opt for it. Off screen I also unlocked this little gadget, the curling bomb. The curling bomb allows you to launch a bomb and have it basically travel in a straight line from the way you're facing. It's not that good as a bomb, but it's actually pretty good for mobility. And I kind of wanted it for this particular level, and you'll see why in a bit. Now, this is actually a really easy level, thankfully. In terms of locating things, getting the things may be a problem. So we can use the bowling balls as shields, which we kind of want to do here, because there's an octo sniper, so you have to be very careful. But we actually want to drop down here, because that's where the sardinium is. Piece of cake. Don't get rolled over by the bowling balls. In theory, that would be very bad, and in execution as well, that would be very bad. That's how you do it. And we have moving platforms. There's sure a lot of these pinheads that there are, but they're no match for us. I see as I get hit and lose my armor. So I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit, because I don't trust this. Okay, we're good. So, watch out when you get to the top. No kidding. Almost got hit there. So there you go, keep going, Agent 4. Almost at the end, a little bit more, but this is where the sunken scroll is, and oh, this is a doozy. It's huge, as a giant bowling ball. So what we want to do is come over here and ink this, and then kind of go up as quickly as possible, use the curling bomb, and wow, first try. That actually took me forever in practice, so that's nice. But that is the sunken scroll. This is why I got curling bombs, because I tried it without curling bombs, and it was actually really difficult. So I was like, you know what, let's actually just have curling bombs, see if that helps, and it actually helps a lot. So if you're struggling with that, make sure you have curling bombs, because they make this remarkably easy. Ow, the geyser failed me. Yes, I am camping until I can get my armor back, because I don't trust this section. So let us hit this geyser and also these two. There you go, that is the end of the level. Not too shabby. I was mainly worried about the sunken scroll, but it turned out to be super easy, so that was nice. I was legitimately concerned because of how long it took me off screen. So, we have a little bit of a trick here after we read the scroll. Now, hiring egg collectors with no experience required, all ages and backgrounds welcome. A fun way to make some quick G, grab a friend and join up together. So this is a promotional poster for Salmon Run. So what we want to do, 5 more Zapfish to go, you might have noticed I didn't actually get the sardinium. This is why, because we can just fall down here. I don't think that was intended, but it works, so I'll take it. And now we need to get back over here. So the next level should be right up there, number 17. Or I can run off the ledge, that works too. I could have done that all along, because that reset me to the beginning of the area. Noted for the future. Child of the battlefield, which sounds super over-dramatic, to be honest. This is actually a pretty fun level. I don't even remember what weapon we get. I think it's the slosher? I was actually right, so I actually remember this area better than I thought I did. So we have more, Octo Commanders, so basically have Splatlings. So Octo Snipers are basically chargers, Octo Commanders are basically, Splatlings, if I'm understanding this correctly. That's an Octo Stamp. They try to attack you by jumping face forward at you, leaving their back vulnerable. Those cars must have some really sticky tires, no kidding. So what we want to do is actually ink this wall and come up here to get the Sardinium. No problem. And now we actually don't have to worry, because the collectibles are at the end. So now we can just kind of go through on our own. Got more of those, Rolonium, I think is what they're called. I probably should have used it against the enemy, but I messed up. You'll be seeing me tossing curling bombs a lot, because I really like curling bombs for mobilities, for the sake of mobility. Like this. And it can even trigger the ink rails, so it's just a really, really convenient way to travel. I'm pretty sure this is probably a speedrun strat. Probably they try to get this as soon as possible, if I had to guess. I actually would be curious to see what a speedrun would be like of this game, because there are a lot of different options to going fast. Like, I wonder if there's like New Game Plus runs. Because you could technically do New Game Plus with all weapons and all items unlocked. Drop down here and get another ticket. Because I guess you could do a New Game Plus run with all upgrades, and that would actually create a lot of strategy, because that would make you actually have to stop and think, what weapon is the best for each level? Which would actually be pretty interesting to know. What is the fastest weapon for each level? Because sometimes it's not the ideal, like we saw with the Octo Samurai. It's a lot faster with a ranged weapon. So we want to drop down here and get that. That is our Sunken Scroll, no problem at all. Lots of enemies, so again, doing this strat again to quickly speed through without getting hit. And guard down, I'll do my best. Surfaces are kind of fun to deal with in this game, as you might have noticed. Is that inked enough? I hope it is. It is. We're fine. That was actually really smooth. I am a little surprised. I thought that could have gone a lot worse, to be honest. Wow, this is actually going really well so far. I'd be lying if I said I expected it to go this smoothly. Another ticket, and when smoke rises from the 7 rings, the pink fish will emerge from the sea, devouring all of the creatures of the land. The Book of Medai, chapter 10, verse 10. Not gonna lie, I don't know what that means. I'm assuming Octarians? But I'm not sure. Now, we're gonna switch back to the hero splatter shot for a bit, because we need to go Sunken Scroll hunting. You might have noticed I didn't actually get it yet, and you might be noticing I'm inking this random wall. There is a reason for that. So, we have to come up here, hit this, it'll move over here. Hit that, it's right there. We can actually use this ink furler there to save us some time. This is actually really difficult to do quickly, so I'm gonna try not to mess it up. Don't shoot the ink furler, you just want to kind of hurry. Here, you just gotta hit these 2 balloons quickly as possible, and now, this is slow, so we might actually mess it up. Nope, we're good. That is another souvenir stamp. Sticker. Whichever. And conveniently, the reason why we're doing this now is it puts us right at level 18. Climb and slide. So we're back to the Hero Charger, my favorite. All the debris must be blocking the C-Pod signal. Okay, so as I said before, chargers are not my specialty, so I'll do my best to not die. The lighting is so good in this game compared to Splatoon 1. Like, I was looking at screenshots of Splatoon 1 and the lighting is a lot worse. And you don't really think about it, because this is one of those games where if you see them side by side, this game looks a lot better. But if you see them, like, separately, they don't look that much different. I actually completely missed what they're talking about, because I was trying to finish my thought. Reminder, if you charge up to full, you can actually save your charge. Is it not actually possible with this? Well, no way it is, I think. Yeah. So you can save your charge with a charger, which is really nice. The other type of bombs are the auto bombs, little robots that follow any opponents. I am not going to opt for those because I actually don't like using them. So we're not really going to unlock them. So to get maximum points here, you want to take out all the enemies along the way. If you're not using a charger for replays, you can actually opt to use the spot bombs to take them out. Obviously curling doesn't work. Trust me, I've done that on accident. There we go. That was actually a really good run. Now, this level's a little complicated. This section, I mean. We got a lot of snipers, so it's like a sniper duel. Got one. That is a lot of lasers. That is a lot of lasers. I am in a really bad spot. I don't know how I survived that, but I did. Pure skill. Probably not. I'd like to think I'm actually pretty solid at Splatoon, but I am just so bad with the charger. I feel like I can't exactly take too much credit for being skillful in that moment. Again, give me dual use, then I might actually do well. Give me a charger, and you can watch me fail repeatedly. That's basically the summary of my Splatoon abilities. So, that is the Sunken Scroll, which is nice, so that's one less thing to worry about. Okay, now I have to ask, how do I get back up there? So I'm having a hard time hitting that. There we go. I didn't even remember this was a charger level. I guess after you play a level like 10 times, you kind of forget what weapon you start with. And final checkpoint. Now this is where the Sardinium is, and this is actually one that's very missable. It counts stars together. Oh come on, Octoslobs, I was having a moment there. Yep, no time to reminisce. I would actually like to hear the rest of that story, to be honest. I'm always interested in the backstories of the characters. Oh, come on. There is the Sardinium, so we have to be fast on our feet here to nab it. And if you mess up, you have to fall off the platform and restart. Or you can just, you know, replay the level if you're low on lives, so it obviously wouldn't be a bad idea. A sprinkler, because this isn't chaotic enough at the moment. I'm not even worrying about power eggs. Now? Okay. We managed to actually take them out quickly enough to not have to miss those, thankfully. And with that, we have reached the end of the line. Good splan. Good splan indeed. 444. I wish I'd waited 4 more seconds and it would be 444. But oh well. This appears to be a painting from the Middle Ages. It depicts a great migration of salmons that occur once every 70 years. So, tying again into Salmon Run. And there you have it. taking this pace. Same. We're actually making really good time. Next we have level 19, which we're obviously not going to play quite yet, because we're at a good stopping place, and this level's long, or can be long, but I'm gonna go over there in the meantime. I don't know if this is right, but that's usually how I get up here. I think that's right. But this is level 19. The Experimentorium. Everyone's favorite level. So thank you for watching. I hope you join me next time for more Splatoon 2.